every show I do, I always either do Shakira, Kelly Uchis, or Jennifer Lopez.
Or Lil Shimmies.
Or Lil Shimmies.
That's going to be a good drag name. Maybe that'll be my drag name.
Lil Shimmies Love Dion.
Yeah, I'm in the House of Dion
You're
now.
part of the House of Dion.
Yay! Hello, I'm Joey Nolfi with Entertainment Weekly, decompressing at the medical clinic with the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. And yes, that feeling that's cranking through your system, easing all that pain you felt during this Drag Race hiatus we've had. Oh yes, that's just a shot of my next guest directly into your veins. Say hello to Morphine Love Dion. How are you?
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing so great sitting here with you. I mean, let me just say, I am like this. Oh, you know what I'm going to say. You're like, oh yes, the face.
Wait, I don't know.
The face.
It's the earrings, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, just the earrings. Just the earrings. A nice little earring. Yeah, no, I mean, seriously, like look at this face. I mean, it's just, it is done so well. And you have so much experience doing makeup and we will get to all of that. But I'm so excited anytime we get a Florida queen in Drag Race because Florida always gives it to us. But what is Miss Morphine giving us? Like, what's the drag aesthetic? What's the vibe? What are we getting?
So, you know, I'm not from Florida. I'm from Miami. Miami is a different state. So let's get that clear.
Yes, okay,
you know,
my heart just dropped. Oh my God, did I do my research wrong?
You know, I'm from Miami and Miami drag is just insane. So like, you know, I'm Latina. My parents are from Nicaragua and I incorporate a lot of my Latin background and heritage into my shows. And, you know, I also love to show skin. I love to be sexy. And I'm literally like a Latina showgirl. That's what I like to give.
I love this. I love that. Why is that so important for you to, you know, use that with your art?
I think it's so important because, you know, there's not enough Latina, Hispanic drag queens out, you know, globally doing what they need to be doing. You know what I mean? Like on Drag Race, it's always like maybe like one Latin drag queen or two, but like this season, it's like 5. So it's it's just amazing, you know. And now we have Drag Race Mexico, we have Drag Race España, which, you know, all that. It's just insane.
Yeah, no, do love to see that. And you joined, I want to ask you about the House of Dion in Florida, led by the legendary Athena Dion.
Yes.
So how did you come to be a part of that like iconic drag legacy there?
It's actually funny. I was a little drunk one time.
Ooh,
and
love that.
Yeah, we love tequila, honey. And I was at a show in Miami and I didn't know how to pin my wig. And then this giant drag queen with giant hair, drunk as well, on Prosecco, she's like, sweetie, let me get that bobby pin and put it right in there. And then I never felt so much intense pain, you know, in the back of my scalp ever in my life.
She stabbed you?
She stabbed me, but the wig never came off. And that's when I knew she was my drag mother.
Yes, that is the important thing. Committing acts of violence, but you still look wonderful at the end.
Mama, I was dizzy, but the wig did not come off. So I love my drag mom. She has built such a legacy in Miami. And I like to say she's like the queen of Miami and I'm the princess. Oh, you know? Yeah. So, well, she's Queen Regent and I'm the queen, as I like to say. Yeah.
You also have, like, I mean, queen of YouTube. You have 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. So you do like these amazing makeup tutorials on YouTube. I watched a few of them and I'm just like, okay, I need to try to do this on myself. You have a lot of videos. So did you transition into drag from the beauty world or the beauty world into drag?
So in high school, I used to be a makeup artist and then I was also a dancer. So I started doing makeup, YouTube, influencing, and then I'm like, wait, there's this show called RuPaul's Drag Race, you know, where you could just mix dancing and makeup and become a fabulous drag queen. So I started doing the YouTube and then I started doing drag full time. And then I started doing YouTube tutorials about my drag makeup. And then I had to leave YouTube because, I mean, I was just getting booked and busy, you know, God bless. But
we had to leave our influencing career.
I know, I had to leave my influencer career for that. And also the influencer industry sometimes a little toxic. So, you know, the drag world is not as toxic. So that's why, you know, I want to go back to YouTube eventually, you know, obviously now.
Yes,
you know,
I think it's a good idea now. I did want to talk about the beauty world does have the reputation for being very like cutthroat, contentious. So what was your experience like with that? Because obviously you said you left YouTube. So
yeah, you know, it's just the big time influencers. They're a little shady.
Yeah.
I mean, I work with drag queens, so I'm used to it. But you know, it's just a different kind of shade. Like you know, social climbing, like clawing to the top.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like what season 16 is all about, actually. So.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Who's doing that on season 16?
Oh my God! I'm sure you've heard the infamous name, Plain Jane.
Oh yes, yes, many queens.
She's actually a part of the House of Dion as well.
Is she really?
Yeah, she is.
Really?
She was like a lost child in like a little dumpster.
Honorary
member. But she was an honorary member, yeah. You know, we found her in a little ditch and we grabbed her in a little ditch in Boston, you know. And we're blood sisters, you know. I love her. And her and I get each other. We're like really shady with each other, but some people are a little more sensitive than others.
Oh, who's a little bit more sensitive?
Oh my God. I mean, I don't want to say without spoiling too much, but you know, some of the queens are.
Okay. So Untucked is giving this year.
Boots.
Oh yeah.
Untucked is giving boots.
We'd love to
for
hear
sure.
It. So who is more though dangerous to deal with? A room full of beauty influencers or like the queens in Untucked on season 16?
The queens in Untucked of season 16.
Okay.
For sure.
That's a big statement.
Oh yeah.
That is a very big statement. I am very interested in your technique for makeup. Obviously, it's working very well. So what is the most challenging makeup tutorial or creation you've ever put on your face?
I think it was when I dressed up as Mystique. I did like
I saw that on Instagram. Yeah.
Thank you. You know that I usually do beauty makeup. You know, I'm more of I like to look like a pageant doll. I'm stunning, gorgeous, beautiful Miss Continental. And then we have somebody like Dawn who does the complete opposite. So that I felt like Dawn in that moment, trying to do like this blue makeup. And honestly, going outside of the box is a little hard for me, but I mean, I could do it.
So is that like, would you do something like Mystique for like a show, or is that more for just like editorial photo?
I did it for a show and everyone gagged.
Oh, wow.
Because you know, when you're just like this all the time, people don't expect you to come out like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is this misconception, I think, of just because somebody is good at like beauty, that means, but like, is it going to translate to the stage or whatever? But like, it translates to the stage for you.
Absolutely. People gagged, died, threw me all their dollars. It was everything.
That's great. I love that. Wait, so do you do, because I know Mystique does like, because it's like full body makeup, right? Like how long does it take you to do something like that?
Well, at the time it was pre-surgery BBL. I didn't have a BBL with pad. So I had to do a bodysuit moment and then I did my makeup from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So now I would do it naked and I would paint my whole body blue.
Well, let's do it again. Yes.
I'm down to do it again, for sure.
So, and what's your approach to like, because we know the makeup is done, but like fashion, style, what are you trying to emulate in drag?
So I don't know if you know this singer called Kali Uchis.
Yeah.
So she is literally she's my biggest inspiration, my biggest role model. And I try to kind of look like her sometimes. Her with a mixture of Shakira.
Okay,
now I always like to show body, skin, and like little, how do you call that? Little, what is that? Little shimmies?
Does it need a name? Can it just be this?
Little shimmies?
Let's just do it.
Yeah, like that. You know, I like to just, every show I do, I always either do Shakira, Kali Uchis, or Jennifer Lopez.
Or Little Shimmies.
Or Little Shimmies.
That's gonna be a good drag name. Maybe that'll be my drag name.
Little Shimmies Love Dion.
Yeah, I'm in the House of Dion.
You're
now.
a part of the House of Dion.
Yeah. Well, I also was famously adopted by Jada Essence Hall before, so you're gonna have to fight.
She's
Jada
also Dion too.
Everybody. Wait, I was just gonna say everybody.
You know, yeah. My drag mom has at least 25 children.
That's amazing.
I'm the star child, obviously, but she does have like at least 25 children. It's true though.
Yeah. No, I do love to see that.
Yeah.
It's nice when we have like huge, like I love seeing these huge houses, these huge lineages just producing like excellence after excellence on the show. So it's nice to come from a big family.
I also have drag kids as well. So like hopefully, you know, they could get on the show too in the future.
Yes, speak it into existence. Who are your drag kids?
I have Juicy Love Dion is one of my
you know from dancing, you know,
yeah,
correct?
Okay. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay. You know, she's like an amazing dancer. We went to the same high school. Yeah. She was a freshman. I was a senior. I mean, I'm not that old, but you know, we were like 4 years apart, and she's an amazing dancer. And she never thought about doing drag up until I told her, hey, let's get you in drag, girl. Let's just do something. So I taught her how to do makeup, and now she's traveling the world in Mykonos, you know, doing her thing with her grandmother, Athena Dion.
Her grandmother. And one little click of this, and you're in the house, apparently.
Yeah. One little.
You also make your own clothes, right? Do you do a lot of your own?
Sorry, I just got triggered about the show because.
Oh no!
Sorry, no. No, we did. I mean, I used to sew a lot back in the day, and then I stopped because I don't have the time. You know, why sew something when you could just pay somebody to do it? Yeah. But I do know how to sew, and I used to make all my clothes, and I embellish a lot. I'm an embellisher.
Okay.
Like I have a bedazzler gun. That's kind of.
Love to see it. Hopefully, we'll see that on the runway. Yes.
Hopefully.
As you were saying, you were on a high school dance team where you adopted your drag daughter from. So the lesson is like, join your local dance troupe. Like, this is where it gets you as Drag Race.
Yes, absolutely, girl. Because there's some queens that be doing like a death drop, and you could hurt yourself. You know, go to school, go to a dance school, learn or take a dance class so you don't hurt yourself.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety first for mother.
Don't do a high kick like Malaysia Baby Doll Fox and almost crack your hip bone. You know, love her. She's also from Miami, so I could read her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wait, you know her very well.
Yeah, we're really, really good friends. Yeah.
Did you consult her before you went on the show?
You know, it was funny. The year before she got on, we were like shaking, like, oh my god, we're getting views on the video. Like, you know, we were like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then she got on and I didn't, and I was confused as to why, and why she got on and not me. But you know, she did like help me and gave me a lot of advice, and you know, she's an amazing person.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she did give me really good advice on like how to deal with like everything. So,
are you coming for the congenial crown?
yes, yeah, because I'm gagged. They gave it to her. Like how? Like they don't know her like I do. You know, I would have not voted for her.
You wouldn't have?
I would not have.
Do you think she would vote for you for congenial?
No, I don't think she would. But hey. It's fine.
Well, I do want to talk a little bit more about your dancing because I know you're great on the stage. So what is your approach to dancing and lip syncing? Like if you had to compare it maybe to a past queen that our viewers might be familiar with, who do you say you are most like dancing?
Oh my gosh. It's like a mixture of Alyssa Edwards, like show-stopping diva, with a little bit of Laganja, Bistranja,
okay,
and a dazzle sprinkle of Sasha Colby.
Oh. Okay, sold. I mean, anything with Sasha Colby, golden immediately.
I'm obsessed with her.
She was.
I think we all are.
She was just at the White House doing like a Pride event with Kamala Harris. I mean, come on.
I would like to see Sasha Colby as vice president as well.
Yeah,
or as president.
Yes. Begin the campaign. You're now Sasha Colby's campaign manager.
God,
yay!
Yeah. I'm Morphine Love Dion Colby now.
There are so many different houses and lineages crossing in this interview.
I love her.
Well, speaking of music, though, you were also this is a fun fact that I discovered in researching you. You were in the Bad Bunny music video?
Yes.
How do you pronounce the name? The title of that song?
Bad Bunny Caro.
Caro.
It's called Caro.
And that was in 2019.
Yes.
So how did you land that gig?
Girl, you know what's, oh my God. And I looked so crunchy back then. It's crazy.
No.
I was like at home doing nothing. And I got a DM from someone like, hey, Morphine, we're looking for drag queens to participate in a music video with Bad Bunny. And I'm like, girl, this is fake, girl. But then they messaged me like 3 times. And I'm like, oh, so it's not fake. So, because I thought it was fake because of the booking fee. It was a little low. But I'm like, you know what? It's Bad Bunny. I have to. Yeah. So I remember getting ready really quick for that. I ended up being an hour late to set. And then when I got to set, I'm rushing to the dressing room and I see like a guy sitting there like this, just waiting. And this man gets up and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hold on, baby. And then I keep going. That was Bad Bunny.
And you said, hold on, baby, wait a second.
I was so embarrassed. But then after we did that, we shot the whole thing, like he was super sweet and we took a photo. I know. It's the biggest regret of my life, but he was still nice.
I love that so much that you told Bad Bunny, hold on, wait, baby, I gotta go shoot the Bad Bunny music video.
It really happened. It was like, I could not believe I did that. Because the assistant director or whatever was like, you know that was Bad Bunny, right? And I was like, no.
I do now.
I was like, no, it was. But he's a lovely person.
That's a great
I don't know
story.
about now, that back then he was, but.
That's a great story. No, yeah. I really love that. Did you have any other interaction with him on set, or was it just that sort of?
No, I think he was just watching the whole thing. He was living, and then my friend asked him for a photo, and he took a photo with us, and he was like, "Thank you for doing this." I was like, "Oh my God, you're hot. I want you." Didn't say that. But
I was going to say, did you say that?
No, I did
him?
not. I did not.
Okay.
I should have, but I didn't.
So the last thing, switching gears a little bit intensely, I guess. I mean, you being from Florida, or I'm sorry, the state of Miami, contained within Florida, it is a sort of contentious place right now for queer people and the community in general. So what has been, I guess, the biggest shift you've seen in the state socially or politically in the drag community over the last year or so, and how have you had to adapt?
Well, I mean, I work at my home bar, Our House, Wynwood, and, Miss Rhonda Satan has been like attacking us fiercely, and the biggest shift would be like, I feel like people, like a lot of like the right-wing people are coming to the shows now to like take pictures or like, we can't perform the way that we used to. We're not really raunchy, but like, girl, if I want to twerk my ass on a floor, I should be able to. It's a drag brunch, And I feel like the biggest shift for us entertainers in Miami is that we have to literally be completely like PG and like change our numbers, change the way that we do our art.
Yeah.
And also somebody like me who identifies as non-binary, sometimes I just want to go out during the break of the show to like get lunch or something, and I'm in full face and I see people like staring at me harder than they did before.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a little scary for people like me and for anybody, who's like in the community in Miami.
So there are people that go like infiltrate the show to get images, and then like you see the images later of what they're saying.
and then it'll be like, it'll be some it's under illegal stuff, but it'll be something crazy like, oh, this drag queen is showing her booty hole to a family of with kids, something crazy, and I'm literally just there like, like not doing anything. So it's just insane.
Oh,
and they'll post it like on articles and stuff, like changing up the story or like making a fake storyline about it. It's crazy.
Have you started to be able to like clock these people in the audience?
No, because I don't know if they're paid actors. I don't know what, but they'll be like, girl, yes, because they'll be like giving $1 or whatever, and then I'll get the $1, and then it'll be that same person that took the picture.
Wow.
So at this point, I don't care.
Well, you're on notice now. We're outing you.
Yes.
You're on notice.
Now you know. Exactly.
Yes, because they're watching this trying to get
Absolutely.
intel. That's
absolutely.
horrible. No, I'm sorry you have to deal with that. But I think when people see you on the show, every time this show comes back, every season, it's more powerful than ever. So
no, it is. And this season's amazing. So
great.
Yeah.
I have heard the season is amazing. I have been asking every queen if they can give maybe like a little tease. We know the twists are twisting, the gaggery. Oh, she's looking at the nails already. So like, what can you tease about the season ahead and how this season steps it up from past seasons?
I will say one word. This season is drag, like capital letters. There's really good drag this season.
Like drag as in fashion, or like dragging her?
A little bit of both, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's a little. It's a little.
I thought
bit.
That's what you were implying.
No. I meant like there's drag queens in this season. Like everyone is amazing and everybody's bringing it. Yeah.
So there are huge twists. Yes, that's what I'm hearing.
Insane.
Okay.
I'm still recovering. Girl, like it's a lot.
Who do you think of your castmates needs the Mistress Isabel Brooks drag delusion vaccine the most?
Plain Jane, Plasma, maybe Q. Just kidding, I love Q this week, bestie. Yeah, I would say my sister Plain Jane and my sister Plasma.
You said Plain Jane very quickly.
Oh, I did?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
And you are not the first person.
Oh, I know I'm not.
Because you're like, everybody knows. Yeah, everybody's saying Plain Jane.
I mean, she, yeah. Yes.
Somebody also called Dawn evil. Is Dawn evil?
Oh my God, no! I hate Dawn. No, I'm kidding. I don't. No, I genuinely love Dawn so much. She just dresses like a little evil fairy character.
Okay.
From like a role playing game, but she's evil. She's not evil. No.
Would you ever wear her ears?
Not in a million years. But if we had to do a makeover challenge, yeah, I would. I would put her in showgirl Latina glam, and I want her to put me in evil drag.
Yes.
Evil elf drag.
This has been wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. It was so lovely to meet you. And I cannot wait to see what you do on the season. I know it's gonna be good. Until the Sasha Colby election campaign cycle, we'll see you again.
We love Dion Colby now.
Yes. Stay tuned for more with the cast of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16.